Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will be first on the attack. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to it.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And I like the alertness by this defense. First and goal, usually a running type situation. They were ready for the pass, broke on the football, and that could have been a huge play for this team.
Tight end trying to get in. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Great job by the back on the option.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He might want another play. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Hooks. Throwing right. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wideout.
Turning it off. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to buy time. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and lift to play another down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Wants to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Look out, he's got room. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Razorbacks have this offense rolling. Gonna run it. It's Potts. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. First and goal for the offense. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. From the gun, give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting them on the ground.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we've got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Hooks. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this P-Gate showdown. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just 1 bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by 4 over Boston College. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Hooks. Grab near the marker, it's Babers. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We reach the break. Arkansas has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This senior has seen it all behind center over his career, but not much going so far. They came into this one believing that they could make explosive plays in the passing game, but they haven't taken care of the football, and they haven't done much up top. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Nicholson. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Nicholson.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Wants to throw again. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. A run for the quarterback. Looking for room at the 30. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being a... There he goes! Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Razorbacks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. From the gun, the running back looking for room. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Hooks. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. It'll be a draw. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on 1st down from the 28. They're going to run it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. He leaves it with his back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to attack. Touchdown, Arkansas! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like they're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Illinois offense returns to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. Got room to work. Brings into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Plows through the defense. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, just a thing of beauty. Great balance between the run and pass, and it took them right to the end zone. Finding an escape route. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. With jet sweep pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Line getting set on second down. The play action fake. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When it's a play action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give out of the gun. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Complete out of the backfield. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Didn't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tompkins. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The sure hands, it's Nicholson. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus, they get the first down. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. DB's right up on the receivers. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Lost to throw again. Looking for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. They'll send the back in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll try to get outside. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Under fire. Complete to the right. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They'll give it to him again. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. Winning those individual 6-second